Hey gamers, what's up and welcome to Gamer Life. On today's episode, I'm going to be taking a look at Machi Koro. Machi Koro is a 2 to 4 player dice rolling game. It takes about 30 minutes to play. In Machi Koro, players are rolling dice, earning income, and trying to build their 4 main establishments to win the game. So let's take a look and I'll tell you what I think. So here is Machi Koro. To set up, you will set up all the cards based on their numbers. You give each player 4 of the main construction sites they're trying to construct, 1 wheat field, 1 bakery, and 3 coins. On the player's turn, they're going to roll the dice, earn income, and then purchase 1 establishment, either from here or one of the 4 that they're trying to develop to win the game. Once the player has finished all 4, they win the game. So let's take a look at your 4 main establishments. Pretty much they have 2 sides. The grayed out side, which means that they're under construction, and then their colored side, which means that you've built them. Now each one of them costs a different amount to build. Down there is how much it costs to build. So there's 4, 60, 10, 60, and 22. They each have a special power. Like for example, the train station lets you roll 1 or 2 dice on your turn. Because normally you just roll 1 dice and you earn your income based on what you roll. So let's talk about earning income. There are 3 types of buildings. There's the blue, which will earn you money on anybody's turn. So if anybody rolls, say, for example, the wheat field, if someone rolls a 1 on anyone's turn, you will get a coin. The green buildings only earn you money on your turn. The red buildings earn you money on other players' turn. Pretty much you're stealing money from them. And then you have these special purple buildings which earn you money on your turn also. So you roll the dice, and if you're lucky enough to activate one of your buildings, you will earn income, and then you can purchase any building that you want. One special thing, these purple buildings, you can only have 1 of that specific type built. But you can have as many of the other types of buildings there are. Now, you are limited to what is here. So once a stack is done, it's done. And that's pretty much the basic of Machi Koro. You just roll your dice, purchase buildings, and try to be the first one to complete your 4 main buildings to win. So that was Machi Koro. Now, Machi Koro is a very simple, light game. There's not much to it. You just roll a dice, purchase the buildings you want, and you move on. True, it only comes with 2 dice. It does need a little bit more dice, but you can always just add. They're regular D6s, so you just add them. Excuse me. You just add more just to make the game go faster. And it's a very light game. It's almost a filler game because it's so quick. It plays very fast, and it's also a very good intro game for players because there really isn't much hard decisions to make. You just roll a dice and get your money. Now, with that being said, I'm not a big fan of Machi Koro, mainly because the main way you earn money is rolling the dice. And if you can't get one of your buildings to activate, you don't earn money. Without money, you can't build anything, so you don't do anything on your turn. You just have to pass. And I've seen games last almost an hour because no one is getting the dice roll that they need. They just keep rolling, they don't earn income, and moves on. And it just gets bogged down, and it's just not fun. Now, I'm not saying Machi Koro is a bad game. I recommend players to play it. I just can't recommend it myself for players to buy. Now, it is also quite cheap, too. I've seen it as low as $20, which is a decent price for the game, even though you just get a bunch of cards, cardboard money, and 2 dice. They also have out the 2 expansions, the Harbor and Millionaire's Road, I think it's called. I've only played the first expansion, the Harbor expansion, which does change the game significantly, but it doesn't make the game any better. Basically what it does is when you roll and you don't earn any income, you get an extra coin. Big whoop. And instead of having to set cards out, you draw cards from a stack of cards, and there's more cards there, so it's more varied gameplay. And also a lot of cards combo off each other, but you have to draw those cards so they can combo each other. So it adds some pluses and minuses to it. And they've And even though this game is maybe a year old, they've already have a deluxe edition inside a big tin, which has both the main game and the 2 expansions, for about $35. I've seen it online. I don't know what's up with that. That seems kind of weird to have a deluxe version of a game that just came out less than a year, or maybe a year ago. So I don't know about Machi Koro. I do recommend you try it and see what you think. But for me, I'm going to have to pass. So that wraps up my review of Machi Koro. Thanks for watching, and remember, I believe there is a game for everyone. Thank you.